You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. When I'm good, I'm very good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. Too much of a good thing can be wonderful. I generally avoid temptation unless I can't resist it. Between two evils, I always pick the one I never tried before. A hard man is good to find. Good girls go to heaven, bad girls go everywhere. Marriage is a fine institution, but I'm not ready for an institution. I never said it would be easy, I only said it would be worth it. I never worry about diets. The only carrots that interest me are the number you get in a diamond. When women go wrong, men go right after them. It's not the men in your life that counts, it's the life in your men. Too much of a good thing can be taxing. Save a boyfriend for a rainy day, and another, in case it doesn't rain. When choosing between two evils, I always like to try the one I haven't tried before. It's better to be looked over than overlooked. I believe in censorship. I made a fortune out of it. Keep a diary and someday it'll keep you. Anything worth doing is worth doing slowly. Every man I meet wants to protect me. I can't figure out what from. It's hard to be funny when you have to be clean. A dame that knows the ropes isn't likely to get tied up. A man in the house is worth two in the street. An ounce of performance is worth pounds of promises. Don't cry for a man who's left you, the next one may fall for your smile. I believe that it's better to be looked over than overlooked. You've got to have the men wrapped before you can wrap it up. He's the kind of man a woman would have to marry to get rid of. I always say, keep a diary and someday it'll keep you. She's the kind of girl who climbed the ladder of success wrong by wrong. Personality is the glitter that sends your little gleam across the footlights and the orchestra pit into that big black space where the audience is. I see you're a man with ideals. I better be going before you've still got them. I believe that it's better to be looked over than overlooked. I see you're a man who likes to get what he goes after. 10 men waiting for me at the door. Send one of them home, I'm tired. Women like a man with a past, but they prefer a man with a present. I never loved another person the way I loved myself. I see you're a man with brains, no matter what they say. I'm a woman of very few words, but lots of action. I like a man who takes his time. Give a man a free hand and he'll run it all over you. I'm single because I was born that way. I only like two kinds of men, domestic and foreign. I like two kinds of men, foreign and domestic. I'm no angel, but I've spread my wings a bit. His mother should have thrown him away and kept the stork. It's hard to be funny when you have to be clean. Don't marry a man to reform him, that's what reform schools are for. The best way to hold a man is in your arms. Love conquers all things except poverty and toothache. I feel like a million tonight. But one at a time. I like my men like I like my coffee, strong, hot, and able to keep me awake. I'm a woman of affairs, and that's no business of yours. I like restraint, if it doesn't go too far. It's better to be looked over than overlooked. I like a man who can run faster than I can. I'm the kind of girl who climbed the ladder of success wrong by wrong. I've been rich and I've been poor. Rich is better. I'm no model lady. A model's just an imitation of the real thing. I always say, keep a diary and someday it'll keep you. Anything that's worth doing is worth doing slowly. Don't keep a man guessing too long, he's bound to find the answer somewhere else. I always say, when you've got to choose between two evils, pick the one you never tried before. I'm a woman of few words, but lots of action. I never said it was going to be easy, I only said it would be worth it. Every man I meet wants to protect me. I can't figure out what from. The score never interested me, only the game. A man's kiss is his signature. It's not what I say, but the way I say it that counts. An ounce of performance is worth pounds of promises. I've been in more laps than a napkin. You're never too old to become younger. I'm a girl who lost her reputation but never missed it. Too much of a good thing is wonderful. A woman's figure is her fortune, and she can't afford to be careless with it. It's not the men in your life that counts, it's the life in your men. Why don't you come up sometime and see me? I never loved another person the way I loved myself. I like a man who's good, but not too good, for the nice guys, the nice girls want them. Virtue has its own reward, but no sale at the box office. I'm no model lady. A model's just an imitation of the real thing. I have always found that having a man around is handy in case you need to lift something heavy. Brains are an asset, if you hide them. Goodness had nothing to do with it. You ought to get out of those wet clothes and into a dry martini. Men are my hobby, if I ever got married I'd have to give it up. I'm the lady who works at being a lady. A man's kiss is his signature. Love thy neighbor, and if he happens to be tall, debonair, and devastating, it will be that much easier. Don't ever let a man put anything over on you except an umbrella. I used to be Snow White, but I drifted. Love conquers all things except poverty and toothache. It's not the number of men in your life that counts, it's the life in your men. It's better to be looked over than overlooked. A man's kiss is his signature. Save a boyfriend for a rainy day, and another in case it doesn't rain. Anything worth doing is worth doing slowly. Don't ever let a man put anything over on you except an umbrella. Goodness had nothing to do with it, dearie. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough.